I chose to do my project over the impact computers have on our daily lives and how our culture has changed for the better because of them. The theory that I used to relate culture and computers changing was neo-evolutionism. It basically states that as technology or computers advance and change as time passes by, the culture it's in will change and evolve as well. And one of the leading anthropologists with this study was Leslie A. White. The three theories that are related to neo-evolutionism and computers was cultural ecology, the psychological approach, and functionalism. As for cultural ecology, well, Leslie A. White denied the fact that environment plays any sizable role in culture changing. I believe that both technology and the environment play sizable roles, but what it initially boils down to is this: is the environment it's in a computer-based one or a non-computer-based one, because that's going to have a huge impact on their personality and their upbringing. And you can also relate that to the psychological approach. As for functionalism, well, communication is now almost instant thanks to computers. Computers help with the designing of vehicles and planes. Traffic signals are operated solely by computers now. And one of the biggest advantages is in the medical field, where most all the equipment uses computers. And if you pretty much take these things away, then our society is going to cease to function properly, because they have been integrated into our lives so technically and help us out in our everyday lives. It's amazing. Some of the advantages of computers are the educational purposes. The instant communication is huge. Recreational purposes such as videos, gaming, music, and home management. When you look at educational purposes, online classes should come to mind instantly. Online classes are becoming more and more popular in these days, and hybrid classes are starting to pop up as well. What hybrid classes are is you go to campus for your lecture, but you also have online work as well, and I believe that's going to be very popular in the years to come. For communication purposes, well, the internet is the foundation for all instant communication, and instant communication is huge now. I can't imagine what it must have been like for people to send mail and wait for replies for months or so. You got Facebook, which is the #1 social network on the web. Instant messaging programs such as MSN or AIM, which are really popular among family members and people who don't get to see each other often. Skype is also pretty popular as well, which is a voice chat like Ventrilo. Some of the problems that come with communication online, though, are cyberbullying and identity theft. And these two issues usually pop up with sites such as Facebook and 4chan. 4chan is really vicious as well with these identity theft and cyberbullying issues, even causing people to go under protective services because they've been bullied so severely. When you look at computer use and how one uses a computer and how often, internet addictions usually pop up in some form or another. And the 5 internet addictions are cybersex addiction, which is compulsive use of pornography online; cyber relationship addiction, which is the addiction to social networking sites such as Facebook or MySpace; net compulsions, which is lots of online gaming or gambling; information overload, which is just non-stop web surfing; and computer addiction, which is the obsessive playing of offline games such as solitaire, pinball, you name it. For recreational purposes, the big 3 are online gaming, watching videos, and listening to music. Online gaming is really popular now with the emergence of MMORPGs, which stands for massive multiplayer online role-playing games. Real-time strategy games and first-person shooters are also very popular as well. Games such as World of Warcraft, StarCraft, Battlefield, Call of Duty, those are really popular now among the youth of our culture. some issues that come with videos and music online is piracy. As many people know it, piracy is one of the easiest crimes to commit in our society today, because all you need is just a computer at home and some basic knowledge of some file sharing programs or websites on where to get it. For home management, well, there are tons of programs available on the computer that will help an individual with things such as household financial management, banking, and income taxes. As time goes on, I believe that technology, computers specifically, will help advance and evolve our culture in ways we wouldn't even imagine. One of the biggest advantages of technology in this day and age is its ability to help families. And technology such as Bluetooth has helped us, or helped the computer advance even further, as it will allow the computer to monitor systems in a house such as lights, refrigerators, and alarms. I think this will be a revolutionary step towards the future and the dynamic change of the household management. And the evolution of the computer as a whole, well, the computer has changed tons since the 90s. I remember our very first computer, it had a 2 gigabyte hard drive. When you look at hard drives nowadays being produced in terabytes, it makes you wonder how far the computer is going to go, and how it's going to change and evolve our culture as time passes by. I'm just grateful that I can be a part of this technology age, because technology is very, very interesting, and watching it change and evolve our culture that we live in and change our lives for the better is an awesome thing to see.